Hey, good morning. Well, now for the shameless plug. Please give me a like, do a comment, subscribe if you'd like to. Maybe share the video with some friends that might like it. This way at least YouTube will put it out more. I seem to do a lot better on my videos on BitChute. Apparently their algorithm doesn't throttle someone seeing it. Plus I've been gaining subscribers there. So
continue on I-74
that I can get
33 miles.
My videos out. People that would enjoy them can enjoy them. Share them. Give it a like. Give it even a dislike if it's not, or comment on what you'd like to see. Alright, we did a pre-trip, we fueled, we filled up on DEF, and now we're headed to our delivery. It's showing we'll get there about 6:35, 6:40. We had to be between 7 and 8. More than likely, as soon as I'm unloaded, depending on how long it takes them to get me in and get me unloaded, I'll probably end up going up to the Flying Jan 65 and waiting there for a load unless all of a sudden he finds one out of the blue. But usually it takes him, I'd say, a half hour at least before he's ready to start looking. So we'll see what we get out of here and where we're going next. But yeah, since I tightened the belt, I haven't had a squeak at all out of there. So if you got any mechanical knowledge, and you got you're an owner-operator with an APU, tighten that belt. I'd take off the bottom pan first and see if you got access to it. If you do, all you do is just maybe 2 half turns on the top hole, and then put your pry bar in. And remember, again, don't pry on field coils or the diode pack. Keep it on the actual case of the alternator, and then just loosen up that one bolt. And just, I didn't really, in all reality, I didn't like put a whole lot of muscle into it. All I did was push back a little bit, and it moved by itself. I mean, it had to move a 1/4 of an inch once I loosened it up. Tighten the adjusting bolt, and then check the tightness of your belt, and then go up and tighten the top hole. Again, make sure that your control in your bunk is turned off. The little switch on your dash is turned off, and then there's a switch underneath. You know, when you flip that cover down, turn that on. That way there's the APU isn't going to start while you're underneath there. Adjusting that. And if you're worried about your batteries, start your truck for about 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes ahead of time. Let your batteries get fully charged, and then do your, you know, while you're doing that, you can take off the cover, and when you're ready to go, turn your truck off. Tighten the belt. Before you put the cover back on, turn all your switches back on, turn on the heater, cold, whatever, just so the APU starts running. And when it engages the compressor, you can see if it squeaks or not. It might take a couple times going up and down, depending on if you're overly cautious on or conservative on tightening the belt. I was, so that's why I had to go back under a second time, because it squeaked a little bit on the first adjustment, and on the second one it was great. I don't know what your bolts are going to have. Mine were T20 torque socket or torque fit. So yours might be the same. But like I said, the back tube, you shouldn't. All you have to do is get them loose enough that you can see that you can slip it off and slip it back on again, because it might have washers on it. Give yourself enough room so you can slip back on and not have to go underneath there and play with the washers. But it's, I think, 3 on each side and 2 in the front. Hey, good morning. Well, we made it here. Not a bad place to get to. Google is about 2 buildings off, and my Garmin was right on the money. Just waiting now. They have a certificate of analysis. They're waiting on to get approved, and as soon as it's approved, they'll come out, we'll break the seal, I'll back in, and they'll load me. So that's the only thing I'm waiting on. You'd think they had the whole friggin' weekend to send them an okay, that by the time I got here it'd be okayed and that, but real friendly guy. I mean, that makes, you know, a good start to the day when, you know, you walk in and the person's real friendly. So now we're just going to be waiting for that. They'll back me in, offload me, and then maybe he'll find something by then. Right now I've got it plotted to the Flying J up in Lebanon, about 15 miles, so, well, 17 miles. So that's not too bad. Yeah, once I got in, didn't take them long to unload. They're really nice people. I don't know why this camera keeps shutting off when it's on remote. But that's about it. Just waiting on him to give me something. So we'll see in a little bit once he finds something. Prepare for a lot of cussing. Where I got to back into, you're going to hear a lot of it. But I do have the outside cameras on, so you can see what kind of fun I'm going to have. Man, I've been waiting almost an hour for this guy to come over here and move this trailer out of here so I can back in. me where I'm at. Too tight. The back. You have to fix their frickin' parking lot. I don't know. Dang, it took me 12 minutes to back in. Just couldn't get it over enough because I couldn't get any traction. There's super deep potholes here. If they fix this, it'd be a heck, you could get the right swing and go in there. You got to try to maneuver around the potholes. All right, that's enough bitching. See you in a little bit. Well, this day sucked. Let me roll a window up. Got loaded. That was fine. Was gonna be in by 4:30 to the truck stop. I was dreaming. Because I was on an angle and the way that utility designs their ICC bars, they're not like straight on the trailer side. Facing, they're straight. On the trailer side, you know, underneath the trailer, they kind of notch it out. And I got two wedges. Well, since there was no way to get square on that dock, it would probably taken another 20 minutes. It would have taken a lot less time if they paved that area. You didn't have to go around those trucky potholes. But when he put the dock lock up, it kind of went up on the slant of the wedge. Well, when he went in and out of it, it kept pushing the dock lock or the hook up. Well, when I finally reached a point and went over the edge of the wedge, it locked itself in there, so they couldn't get me unlocked. So I've been sitting there God knows how long, them. I unhooked my trailer, backed up underneath it on an angle to try to push it over, which I knew wouldn't work, and everything. And finally, they must have actually got a hold of somebody that's maintenance around there, had a big heavy bar and a sledgehammer and started beating down on it and finally popped loose. It was only hung by like a little bit. So I got out of there. But I was there for, I don't know, 3 hours or more. Probably closer to 4. With waiting an hour to get in there, because I got there just before noon. But it didn't even get backed in until almost 1 o'clock. It only, or 12:15. Yeah, had me loaded by 1:30. Yeah, about 2.5. I was there a total of 4 hours. But, screwing around with the dock lock was 2 hours. And I told them back then, I go, don't you have a maintenance department? Oh, we got an electrician here. I go, maintenance. Somebody that does something besides electricity. Well, I finally must have got a hold of somebody that came over and had smarts to grab the right setup and heat it up. So that was my day. I hope yours was a lot better. Alright, we'll see you in a little bit.